Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are outside in the backyard because the weather is finally nice enough that I am going to attempt to set up my hoop house. So I have to bring it out here, and then it's most likely just going to be a time lapse of me trying to put it together. Fingers crossed I can figure it out myself. If not, I will just wait until Scott is home, and then he can help me with a couple things. So it is a 6-foot by 9-foot hoop house, and it doesn't have a heater or anything, so it's not considered a greenhouse. It is just the hoop structure with plastic over top of it, but hopefully that will help us get a little bit longer growing season and a little bit longer frost-free period for some of the heat-loving plants like the peppers, tomatoes, and cucumbers, because the hoop house should be warmer than the garden beds on the outside, even when it's during the frost-free period. So it's one of the things I'm trying out this year. I've never gardened in a hoop house before, so we're gonna get it set up, and then I'm gonna monitor the temperatures for a few days, and then kind of try to figure out when abouts I can start actually planting in it. Alright, well, it was a little tricky getting the top over, but I believe we have our hoop house set up. It's a little different. Some of the ties are on the outside, and I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to actually connect them because there's plastic in the way. So I might have to look into that a little bit more, but that was basically it. So now I'm just going to attach all the little ties on the inside to the posts, and then going to stake it in spots so that it doesn't blow away. So I'm gonna get doing that, and then next stop is to fill it up with our garden beds. All right, the hoop house is up, it is staked in, and I will be putting the garden beds in hopefully soon. Well, if you made it this far in the video, yesterday you would have seen that I put together my hoop house, and I was very excited to see how it was gonna do, and it didn't do good. Yeah, the joints have completely snapped on it. It's no longer standing. It's no longer functional. Luckily, the actual plastic cover part of the hoop house that creates the greenhouse effect, it's still good. It didn't tear or anything like that, but definitely not going to be using this structure at least this year. So not quite the ending to the video that everyone was hoping for. Obviously, instead, we're gonna have to do something different. I probably could go find PVC joints that match the same size as the posts, because the posts themselves are like some sort of aluminum or steel and they are sturdy, but it was just the plastic joints that didn't hold together at all. But for now, I think we're just going to end up building the garden boxes. We may look at building a frame for the plastic out of wood, or maybe cutting some of the plastic panels to repurpose them in other ways, maybe as just like a row cover instead of a actual hoop house. But that's okay. Things happen. That is the farm life, the homesteading life, whatever you want to call it. We just have to adapt and figure out something different. So in this case, it looks like we're probably just going to build some extra garden boxes. So that means I'm probably going to have to try to source some lumber up here, because we aren't going south again for a while, and I missed my shot to bring any more lumber up with us. So that's probably going to look like salvaging some pallets from some different places and seeing if we can find any building materials at the dump. So it's not the prettiest, it's not aesthetically pleasing, but it is functional. So yeah, I guess that's how we're gonna end this video today. Definitely not the outcome we were hoping for, but that's it. And all of the poplar buds are exploding and raining behind me. I'm not sure if you can hear it. It's been very warm recently, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to see if I can get video of that actually, and I'll stick it at the end. But thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel to see how we come up with a solution and all the other stuff we have happening up here in the north.